the Canadian government is traitorous at the same time as we have a record 2 million Canadians using food banks, struggling like never before in this country. We've allowed 8 million immigrants in the past decade, another nearly million in first quarter 2025. And now there is something called a Rainbow Refugee Program where Canada is offering 2SL LGBTQ alphabet soup refugees their first 12 months in Canada paid for. I kid you not. Paid for. At the same time that we have 2 million Canadians using food banks. A recent study over the past decade of GDP per capita growth, Canada ranked dead last. This despite being the second largest landmass in the world, incredibly resource-rich country, because of the mismanagement of the Liberal Party and these green initiatives that have left our economy atrophying when it never should have been. We cannot withstand them allowing low-skill invaders into our country every single year. Anybody who lives in Canada, walks around every day, knows exactly what I'm talking about. And now they are literally offering to pay people to invade the country. It's insanity. It's treasonous. What our government is doing, I cannot think of a historical parallel. It's truly unprecedented. And the Canadian people continue to go along with it. We need to fight back against this government unlike anything they've ever seen, because what they are doing right now to a country that has the potential to be so incredible. How can you justify paying for 12 months of 2SL LGBTQ people arriving to Canada when you have 2 million Canadians using food banks, more people than ever struggling to make it day to day due to your policies? Your immigration policies are the direct reason that both our rental and house ownership market has gone absolutely insane. There's a direct correlation between Justin Trudeau getting into office in 2015 and our housing prices skyrocketing due to this unlimited mass migration to this country. If you've lived in Canada your whole life, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This country has transformed in all the wrong ways over the past decade, and now they're offering to pay for migrants to show up. Are you kidding? They're already offering other migrants up to $283 a day. They just sent out letters to 18,000 grandparents of migrants to this country, inviting them here. They hate us. Mark Carney and the Liberals hate Canadians. It could not be any more obvious. They actively dislike us, and they are trying to make our lives harder. There is literally no other way to describe what's going on right now. Just read a story. A young man in Oakville, which is one of the most affluent towns in all of Canada, recently died when he didn't have to, because at the ER, there was only one doctor working the ER overnight. And this is a common story in Canada. I personally know 2 individuals who passed away when they didn't have to, cancer diagnosis, but the system was so slow. And the system is overrun right now. Again, due to immigration. All of our social services are falling apart. The fabric of this country is falling apart due to immigration. Yet the Liberal government continues to open the floodgates and yell, "Come on in." It's insanity. There's no other way to define our immigration policies than insanity. 75% of Canadian citizens say enough is enough. Over 26% of the people in Canada right now are first generation. Do you know how over 50% are either first or second? And 75% of Canadians say enough. We cannot withstand any more immigration, yet they continue. How is this a democracy? How is Canada a democracy? Democracy is supposed to be the popular will of the people. That is the exact opposite of what we're getting right now. Do you think Mark Carney or the Liberal elites live in neighborhoods where they are seeing the effects of their policies? Do they have to go to hospitals that are overrun? I'm gonna tender a guess and say no. They implement policies that don't affect them and their rich buddies at Brookfield every day, but they screw over everyday Canadians, and it's because they don't care. There's no other way to describe it. They literally do not care. They think you are a peasant. They think we as Canadian citizens are peasants that will just sit down and take whatever they ram through us.